With 20 years of practice, I have learned not to tune out the emotions that come into play in a criminal courtroom, but to respect them and temper them with what I know to do. It's like a mechanic who's got 20 years experience fixing a car. He knows what to do.
Well, I think you get the best of both worlds with Angus. He certainly could do all those things. He was a very impassioned prosecutor, and I've seen him really go after the district attorney when he felt like they weren't doing the right thing by his client and by the law. And Angus is the man.
And I think he does a very good job. I don't know anybody who does this as well as Angus does about not bringing it home with him and not allowing it to I wouldn't say not allowing it to faze him, but not allowing it to affect his judgment and to do his job. And to say that he's desensitized is a negative way to paint the picture, but to say that he's had so much experience with it, that there really isn't a whole lot that I think he would see as a judge that he hadn't seen already as a prosecutor and as a defense attorney. So he's just prepared for it.
I would like for people to vote for Angus McGinity because Angus McGinity will go to work and get the job done. It starts with going to work. You can't have judges coming in whenever they feel like it, going to lunch whenever they feel like it, leaving whenever they feel like it. Because when the judge isn't there, then the cases aren't getting moved. And that's 99% of the job right there, is showing up and doing the work. So that's the first thing I would tell them. The second thing I would tell them is that when I am there, I'm going to be making the right decisions. The right decisions for whom, they might ask? For the citizens of Bexar County, for the defendant, and also for the victim.
You know, there's no question Angus has that. He's been doing this for nearly 20 years now. I think the people of Bexar County would be well served to have him do the work for them.
And so I think Angus, because he handles things well in his personal life, he handles things well in his business, that this is all going to transfer into him when he's on the bench. This is all going to help him when he's got human lives, complicated, intense, emotion-filled human lives in front of him. And I really think that he'll get letters from both sides of the courtroom, from victims, from plaintiffs, that will say, you know, it was really great being in here. He's just a good person.
I have seen so many different things in the criminal courtroom, from families devastated by a loved one getting murdered, to a family being devastated by a defendant hooked on drugs. And as a judge, you have to see through the emotion and decide what is the best thing to do. I'll be there to get the job done, and I'll do the job right.